That's my diversity shield. Come with me to the dance floor. Move like you never knew you could. Get off of your high horse and get healthy like you know you should. Five more five, so it's so natural. Time for fitness. I just wanna see my kids grow up. A fitness. I don't wanna die young. A fitness. I don't wanna die young. A fitness.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bro Fitness Bois, the show where I try to lose 100 pounds in under a year. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great. And you've already lost, you said you've already lost 27 pounds?
27 pounds today. Let's see. I think if I'm doing the math correctly, I weighed in at 223 this morning. If we round up, if you that 50 minus 23 is 27, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 27 pounds.
Wow.
Making
Dude, that's awesome.
Making some progress right there. Feeling pretty good. Yeah,
Dude, 27 pounds in 2 months is wild.
If you look at that line, that's a pretty straight line.
I told you, the diet.
I mean,
and the
it's
exercise
bumping.
for this works.
It goes up and down, but for the most part, from here to there, it's a straight, steady progress, which is a little frustrating because for the last few days, I mean, no, it's encouraging. I've been like massively cutting calories. If you want to see my progress, I haven't even had my evening snack. I just already put it in the phone because I'm going to the gym, so I know I'm going to take protein today.
Right.
I've only eaten a hamburger patty with cheese today. Oh yeah, it's like dinner time. That was like lunch.
And my question is, because I know we've hit on this before.
Yeah.
How hungry are you on a basis?
Well, so just I'm pretty hungry. But I don't get like weak. Like I need but that's because I don't know. I just tried to skim even more. I've been trying to hit like 15 to 1,000 calories a day just to see if I could.
That's wild. I mean, I'm not saying on average you need to cut about 25% of your daily calorie intake.
Right.
That's healthy loss. And I would say that for someone who needed to lose 20 pounds, let's say. But for someone who like you needs to lose 150 pounds realistically, that's not going to be wildly.
I just wanted to like see like what my body could handle,
Right.
And I'm like, I'm gonna shoot for like 1,000 calories a day and see if like that's possible. And I've been feeling okay. I'm I can feel like I feel hungry a lot. Because it's so extreme. But yeah, like since like last Thursday, 13.
Yeah, so you were at that
12.
2,000. Go down a little bit. Go down.
Right. Well, so that's the day. That's the day that I went to the buffet.
The buffet.
But like the day before that, I was like, I can get like I feel like I didn't need to eat this much. And so I started cutting, and I was cutting that day too. I hadn't eaten. The buffet was the only, like dinner was the only thing I ate.
Right.
Aside from a protein shake because I had to go to the gym or something like that. And then, so there was like 13, 12. I did 1,000 calories on Sunday because I didn't do anything, And then yesterday, 1,000 And I might eat something else today, but I'm at 600 calories today, and I feel fine.
And that's wild because, and again, I'll put it, I'll just say that's because of the carnivore diet.
Yeah.
Your body has now legitimately gone into complete fat burning mode, and it's using fat as its main source of energy. And so that's why you're not feeling weak. I mean, if you keep that up as long as you can, but you don't have to.
Yeah. Well, it didn't really make a difference in the weight though. So I was like, is it worth it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like I should be losing a little bit. I just wanted to see if,
keep
doing
it up
less
keep it up for a couple of days and see what happens.
Yeah.
Right. But what happens is if you don't eat enough calories, this sounds crazy, but if you don't eat enough calories, your body goes into starvation mode.
Right. Which is
especially over a long period of time, it goes into starvation mode, and then it starts to hold on to every calorie it possibly can and try to conserve as much energy as it can. And we don't want that. We want you to be a fat burning machine. And so, I mean, if you want to keep it up if you wanted to do that, I would say this.
I wanted to try it for like at least a week, which it's basically been.
Yeah, you have a couple more days.
I mean, like tomorrow. Yeah. 2 days.
And the reason why we're doing it today, guys, instead of tomorrow, because I actually work tomorrow. I picked up.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that.
Yeah, sorry that it's not on Thursday. It's today because I took an overtime shift. I mean, when an overtime shift is $700, kind of.
Yeah, you got. I'd jump on that.
And my car broke down. For those of you, so I've got to replace a car. So yeah, I need the money. And beside the point.
Okay, but in my defense, I don't think the intro song is that gay.
It's pretty.
It's really just the thumbnails, if you think about
it. That combined with the song,
I was trying to emulate, Ziggy Pop, but
okay,
Ziggy Stardust, baby. I was channeling my inner Ziggy Stardust.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to even go more extreme, I would recommend 1 day of not eating, 1 day of eating as much as you want.
Mm-hmm.
Sticking to the diet. So you're not going to go out and eat breads and all that crap. You're sticking to the diet. So you'll still be on the carnivore, but that way 1 day, so that way if you go up, if you eat 2,800 calories, that's fine because tomorrow, the next day, you're fasting and you're not eating anything. You could try that if you want. I would still recommend trying. It's wild that you went that low in calories, and it's wild that you're only at like 500, 600 calories today. And yeah, you're hungry, but you're not feeling sick. And that makes sense because again, your body it's not planning on those quick carbs for energy. It's using fat for energy.
Mm-hmm.
And fat is a slow burning energy, whereas carbs is super fast, right?
Yeah. I don't know let's see. So if we go to my gains, right? My workout stuff. I disobeyed you and I increased bench and shoulders.
How was it?
It was actually better than I thought it was going to be.
Good.
I didn't struggle so much with shoulders. I struggled a little bit with the incline bench, but I'm always like hesitant without a spotter on that anyway. And so like I stopped at 6. But I was like, okay, I'll do better next time. And then I didn't try and do 10 on the first set anyway. I stopped at 8, and then I got a clean 8 each time.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I don't know if I was just tired that day. Probably the diet, so I probably need to eat a little bit more. I got the exact same numbers with the exact same weights, except I slightly improved on bench. But it felt harder to do. Like the leg press was killing me. I was like, wow. But I've been doing this for like 3 weeks at this weight. And the leg press was like, ooh, okay, those last 2 were really burned a lot more than last time. So maybe I need to eat more food, or maybe
trying to gain muscle, you need the protein, you need the calories, And so if your body is holding on to all those calories as tight as it can, it's not going to, you're not going to grow. I mean, as far as giving it a shot, you know, you can do it. And that's crazy. And you're hungry, but you're not dying. And I guarantee you 99% of America, including me, if I was to eat that low for a week, I'd be sick. Like I'd feel sick.
Yeah.
And you're saying you're like, yeah, I'm hungry, but I'm not sick.
Yeah. No, I don't feel sick. I feel pretty good. You know,
wild.
A little, you know, it's not pleasant walking around with, oh, my belly wants food in it. Right. But like, I'm fine. So I figured out I wanted to try it for like at least a week, being like around 1,000 calories.
Do it for another day. Do it today and tomorrow, and then you've got your week.
It hasn't really increased the rate that I'm losing weight, maybe by like a little bit, but I mean, it looks still pretty linear, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like slightly more. Let's see. When did we start? Let's see. It was 1, 2, 3. Hey, it really didn't go that much faster.
Yeah, you just look at the body fat percentage.
So
and
if you go back to Thursday, right? That's when I
Thursday. So that's what it is. So
so
you started on the 21st for this. Keep going down. Go down more. Let's see what your body fat percentages is right now. All right. So because that's what we're worried about. So on the 16th, it was 49.7, 50%. Then you went to 49.1. Then you're at 49, 49.3, 49.3, 48.7, 48.7, 48.3, 48.1, 48.1, 48, 47. So it really hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And that's really the number we're worried about is the body fat percentage, not so much your overall weight. I mean, yes, your overall weight, but
I'm also gaining muscle. So
right. And you are gaining muscle. So, do it for 1 or 2 more days if you want to do it for 1 or 2 more days. But then let's up that back to that 50. If you want even more deficit, that's fine. But I would strongly say 1,500 calories at a minimum.
Right.
At a minimum.
Like Fitbit says I'm still at a massive deficit, right? But I think it overcounts steps.
I believe Fitbit usually does overcount your steps. So let's get you to about 15. If you want a massive deficit, shoot for that 1,500 to 1,800 instead of 1,800 to 2,000. So let's shoot for that 15 to 18. But go for 2 more days just so you've got it. That way you can say you did it.
Yeah. It's been feeling really good, and I'm doing really good at the gym. Let's see if we zoom out. I've got this little thing on the side.
I've just got. I just have your food stuff.
Oh, oopsie doopsie. Yeah, I've increased everything by quite a bit, except curls. But I always do curls at the end, and so my arms are already like, But
what's the your total weight?
Yeah, so this is where I started each exercise. It's backwards.
Okay.
But it's because this title was longer and this is the number I care about. So this is what I'm at right now. This is where I started each exercise, and this is the
So deadlift 155, what is that? 220 20 and a 10?
Deadlift is 255s.
255. So that would be a 45 and a 10 on each side. Good for you, dude.
Yeah, but my gym has 55 weights, so.
Yeah, so I would use those, of course.
Right.
And then your incline has gone up 20. I mean, if you add that, you've gone up significantly if you add like the percentages.
Oh yeah.
I'll do the math real quick. Let me pull that up. Calculate
percentage.
Yeah.
What is it? It's equals this divided by that, right?
Yeah, I mean you can go 155 divided by 135, and you've gone up 14%, which is significant. So your percentage is 14% on the deadlift.
Goodness, watch. This is why Excel's the best. Nope. Percent. There you go. Right there.
But it is an 87% though.
What's sad though is the 90.
But it isn't. But
This
it
is
is.
the-
It is an 87%.
the leg press, which feels the most impressive, is the lowest percent increase.
But okay. But you're doing the math wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. You're doing the math wrong, bro. It's the antithesis of that.
Oh. Is it?
Yeah.
Equals this divided by the bigger number? Isn't that what I did?
No, the bigger number divided by the little number.
I don't think that's right.
And that's going to give you 1 point whatever, right? So it's technically at 114.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, I was being stupid. Oh, no. Okay, so it is. It's the biggest increase. Good.
Yeah. So you've gone up 33% from where you were. So you're 133%.
Right. So then minus 100.
Correct.
No.
I don't know how it
I
is.
do that.
I don't know how you do it in.
Hold on. Let's display this as you're getting a lesson in 1 point. Yeah, okay.
And then minus
one. Right.
There you
Display as percent. There you go.
There
we
we
figured it out. We had a math lesson today.
math
everybody.
lesson. So I mean, if you think about that, you only started working out in August. It's been 2 months. I mean, you're at a 2 month period, right?
Yeah.
We're at 2 months. You've gone down 27 pounds in 2 months. That's 13 pounds in a month. That's 27 divided by 8. That's an average of 3.375 pounds a week, which is significant. And then if you look at your deadlifts and if you look at your bench and you look at your you look at all those, I don't know what you're doing here, but you look at all those percentages, you've gone up significantly. I mean, going up 33% in a lift over a 2 month period is phenomenal. Going up 25% over a 2 month lift is phenomenal. I see what you're doing.
I liked it better over there. There we go.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's freaking great. That's great.
It feels good. Feels super good.
Good.
I forgot. Oh yeah. Aren't we still in August? Yeah, 1 month. Yeah, I started my first gym day was, well, I guess technically it was the end of July.
Oh, so we're only a month?
But that was when that's when we worked out together.
Oh yeah.
In Vegas, and then this was the first time I did it by myself. So the last day of July, it's because July they had the promo where you don't have to pay the initiation fee.
Yeah, you guys came
So
the 24th,
I made
July
sure I
24th.
got it. It was ending that month.
So it's been a month. Holy crap. That's bonkers. So yeah, Mark, you're right. That's 27 pounds in a month. It has literally been a month since you started this. And you have lost 27 pounds in a month. That is mind-boggling.
I'm pretty cool. Yeah.
Alan, that is mind-boggling.
I got
gotta-
a percentage wrong.
Holy cow. Yeah, you've lost an average of 6.75 pounds a week. And the vast majority of that is going to be body fat. And all of it is going to be body fat. And the
Right.
reason why we know all of that is body fat is because you're lifting heavier, your percentages have gone up. So that means you're gaining muscle and your muscles are getting stronger. And so we know you've gained muscle mass, and you're losing fat mass, which is what we want entirely. Dude, wild. I couldn't be prouder of you, man. I really honestly couldn't.
Yeah, I feel great. My shirts are a little bit loose on me now. I'd already gone down one belt size on my Sunday belt. My regular belts are like the cloth kind that go through the two loops, so it's harder to measure. It's harder to measure on a cloth belt.
Right.
But every Sunday, I'm like, I feel like my shirt is looser. And this exercise shirt, which I bought for this, they were on sale at Walmart for $4, so I bought 3 of them. It's a horrible color. I'm the only guy in the gym wearing neon green and blue pants. Everyone else is wearing grays and blacks, so it feels weird, but I don't care.
Yeah, who cares? Dude, 27 pounds. I mean, imagine, and I doubt you'll lose 27 pounds next month.
Right.
But imagine if you lost 20 pounds. You're almost halfway to your goal in 2 months. And I could see you losing 20 pounds in next month.
Well, like the rate that I was losing massively decreased.
Yeah.
But it's been pretty steady for 3 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been a steady decrease from 3 weeks, and it's your body fat percentage, at least on the scale you're using, is going down every single day, which is amazing.
Skeletal muscle. So that this is we haven't been tracking this as long.
Yeah,
but
so we'll have to see.
I've got up 2% in
skeletal muscle
mass.
I mean, 2% of your body weight is what?
Let's see. I don't want to do math. I already did my math.
Yeah, we already did math.
Let's see. I started out.
Your bone mass has gone up at 2.5% because your bone mass has gone up, which makes sense because your bones need to be stronger. Your muscle mass has gone up 32%. I don't know if I believe that entirely.
So 107 pounds to. I wish you could modify the graphs on this scale thing.
Right.
I've gained 1 pound. No, wait. What was it before? 108.
Yeah, to 107. See, I don't know if that's the thing with these scales.
Well, yeah, it only lets you with the graph. It only lets you track these 4 things. I'm like, no, I want to track muscle mass, not skeletal muscle.
Yeah.
But
but like again, the biggest thing is you're just using the same scale for it, and so that just lets you see kind of what you're doing, and that's free.
Right.
That free mass is down. Your body fat is down. Your BMI is down.
Let's see. So today's 159.6 muscle mass, and then let's just see what the first one was. I don't love this app. I like the Fitbit's app much better. Why did I measure myself? Oh, because I was trying to figure out the scale. So I measured a whole bunch of times in the same day. Oh, no, that one didn't go through. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't.
Yeah. So but we just see that there is a positive correlation. You're gaining muscle. Your scale's not going to be perfect with it. You're losing fat. And that's what we really want.
It says I've gained 1 pound of muscle.
Yeah, I think you've probably gained a little more than that.
But also, this wasn't tracking for as long as
Right.
This is from. Sorry, when's
the 17th? Yeah, I would believe a pound. I would believe a pound in 10 days. I could see that with you working out. Like I said, when you further along, when you're down here in another 6 months, it'll be a different ballpark.
I was manually tracking the weight a lot longer than that.
Yeah, it'll be a different ballpark because your body will get to that point where you're going to have to start fighting, but to gain muscle. But right now, dude, look at that. That is a great scale.
Yeah,
that is just look at that. It's constantly going down.
I mean, those first couple days though, I was losing 2 pounds a day. That felt so good. And then this is like,
Yeah. It's
it
because
still feels good. I
and
know,
the,
but
and
just compared to that first week, it was like,
and the reason why, and for those who are watching, the reason why, and to explain it to you, the reason why you lost all that weight so quickly in that first little bit where you just zoom, is because your body was purging itself, or not purging, but using all the carbs in your system, everything. It was using all the quick energy.
yeah, not if you still have your old underwear from when you weren't fat.
Oh, ew. But you lost all that weight quickly because your body was transitioning to a new type of fat burning.
Yeah.
And now, because that's what we're focused on. We're focused on burning your body fat. That's what we want to get down. Not so much the weight number, even though the weight and the body fat percentages correlate. We want that body fat percentage to be in the 20s, and then hopefully get down to under 20s, so like 19%, right? And that's ultimately what we want. So
This is the one. The one I have was $25. It's $25 on sale right now. Here, it's not sponsored, boys. Oh, I didn't share the right screen. It's
yeah, so
it's a Renpho Smart Scale for body weight. It's probably not super accurate, like we've said,
yeah, these ones are not,
but
these
it's
scales that you get,
consistently inaccurate.
if you're if you're using this as a baseline to measure, it will give you the baseline inaccuracy. So it will track if you're losing fat or if you're losing, because it's using the same flawed method to get the results.
I will say the best part about this specific one is that the app, well, I hate that I had to download a different app, but it links with Fitbit. So when I measure, it automatically imports the weight into the Fitbit app. So I don't have to do that anymore.
That's nice.
It would be nice if I didn't have two apps.
If you're looking for a scale, for those of you who are looking for a scale that is a lot more accurate, look up Hume, Hume.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this.
A Hume scale. It's a body fat. It's a scale that sits on the ground, but then also you pick up like a little handlebar thing, and it sends the small electrical pulse. By the way, if you have a pacemaker, you cannot use this scale because it does send a very small, albeit small, but still an electrical pulse. So pacemaker, you can't use it. But it sends it through your hands to your feet, and then from your feet up to your arms and hands. The ones that you just sit on, or not sit on, but stand on, they only use your feet.
Hume's right? The brand or the type?
The brand, I believe.
Right. I don't think they are on Amazon. So
no, they are not.
Mark Clark sent us $4.99. Thank you so much. Proud of you on your way to not being a fatty. Yeah, I just need to keep it up. So I'm proud of myself. I've been feeling good.
I'm proud of you. Good for you. Good for you. Is your wife going to jump on board with the carnivore diet yet, or no?
She's not doing carnivore diet, but she cut out most carbs. She's cut out all bread. She still eats a ton of fruit.
Yeah, that's going to be, fruit is extremely high in sugar.
Yeah, but I think she started like 2 weeks after me. Because I was losing weight so fast, and she's like, "Okay, fine." I was like, "If you want to lose weight, just cut carbs." And so she's like, "No bread, no rice, or anything like that." She's still eating fruit with her yogurt and stuff, and fruit is her vice. But I think she's lost like 7 or 8 pounds already.
Good for her.
Yeah,
good for her.
In like half a month.
Good for her.
No pacemaker yet. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
And that's why we're working out.
Mhm.
That's exactly where we're working out.
Yeah.
Um,
But
this-
hopefully this will fix, because I wasn't diabetic, but the last time I went to the doctor, he was like, you're right on the line of pre-diabetes. So I'm like, yikes, okay, that's
yeah.
not good.
And there was a
Um,
study they did, the largest carnivore diet study that they ever did. I think it had 1,500
Yeah.
people in it. 100% of the people, of all 1,500 of those who were pre-diabetic or were on pre-diabetes medication, were suddenly off their diabetes medication and were no longer considered pre-diabetic after a
That's-
period of like 6 months.
that's
Which
the
is
That's
why.
what this specific diet is the best at, from what I've read online too,
Yes,
at stopping pre-diabetes.
correct. So to update you on mine, because I gained the
Yeah.
weight and I'm coming down. So I got to do an official scale. I have one at work that I can use, so I'll have a full printout and everything. But I got up to 228. I gained like 10 pounds. And that was a month ago. And as of this morning, I was 221. So I was like 221.4 or 5 or something like that. So I've lost 7.
Nice.
And I'll keep going.
And
I'm not,
you started? When did you start the diet?
a little less than a month ago, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But same thing, that massive dump, right? That
Never went on insulin.
mass-
Awesome.
Yep, diet and exercise, and you
Yeah.
never have to go on insulin. Especially if you get if you can catch it before you become a diabetic and during pre-diabetes, assuming your genetics aren't just going to give you those diabetes. Yeah, you can control it, and even people who have diabetes can control it. Some of them, and it's
Yeah.
the American diet sucks. The average American diet blows.
Well,
and-
and our carbs are extra carby too. Like
Yeah,
our wheat and they've figured out like the massive influx of gluten intolerance doesn't really exist anywhere except the United States, because it's just the way it's something we're putting, spraying.
Well, it's the
as
folic
fertilizer or whatever, but yeah,
it's the folic acid. All wheat
So-
is
so-
been
so the
sprayed with
wheat
folic
itself-
acid.
is less good, and also our bread has way more sugar in it than any other country
Correct. And so
except maybe
what
Mexico.
is
but-
the number one problem with diabetes? What is the number one ingredient that people of diabetes have to look out for? It's sugar. And we put sugar
in everything.
we put sugar in everything in the American diet. And no wonder our health is crap. And then, not to get hard into politics or anything, but the Make America Healthy Again that RFK Jr. is doing is phenomenal. Now, agree with it or not, disagree with it or not, and there's science, there's pro and cons to everything, but there is one thing that we know, and we know that America is the richest country in the world, and we're also the most unhealthy country in the world, and our food is crap, and so we have to figure out what we're doing wrong, and we're going to miss as much as we hit, but we've got to. But the thing is that
Mexico is more obese than us, though.
Well, Mexico is more obese, but the thing is
we're one of the most unhealthy.
As the richest country, we are the most unhealthy country.
Per money capita. Is that a thing you
per
can
capita,
per
so
wealth capita? Is that...
when you look at all that, something is wrong with the American diet and the American food system, 100%, and we have to figure it out. And the thing is, Europe has already done so much different science, and they've outlawed so many chemicals, and they've outlawed these dyes that come from oil. That is definitely necessary. Like, for example, your neon blue dyes, your neon green dyes, where do they get that?
Yep.
It's a petroleum byproduct. They get that from petroleum, and they're putting a petroleum byproduct in our food. That's probably going to cause problems.
Well, I hate that we put regardless of where it comes from, I hate that we put food coloring in everything. Like, you don't need
pickles. Pickles have food coloring in them. Pickles have a yellow dye in them that is a petroleum.
So what if my orange juice looks yellow? Like,
Yeah. So
It's
there's
natural.
obviously something wrong. And people can say, like the one guy did, oh, that movement's a fraud. Well,
Right,
there is
right.
something.
Dyes don't make you fat.
You're right. Dyes don't make you fat.
You
but
also
dyes can
don't
make you
need them.
sick. They can make you sick. If the dye is coming from a petroleum byproduct, why would you put a petroleum byproduct in your food? That's my question for this gentleman here. Why would you put a petroleum byproduct?
Yeah,
in
you
your
don't eat your chapstick. Well, okay.
Guess who doesn't put a petroleum byproduct?
My sisters would eat chapstick.
Europe.
So.
Europe doesn't put petroleum byproducts in their food. The Fruit Loop example that RFK Jr. did was genius. How many ingredients are in American Fruit Loops?
Right.
29. How many ingredients are in the same box of Fruit Loops but is sold in Europe? 4.
I would do the same thing with Fanta. Like even sodas outside the United States use real cane sugar instead of corn syrup, and they don't use dyes.
Yeah, chapstick is petroleum.
And they
Mark
taste
is
better.
Right. You don't eat chapstick. When are you eating chapstick?
Here's my thing with, I don't agree with RFK Jr. on a lot of things, right? And
Correct.
with the Make America Healthy movement, I'm sure he's going to get a lot of the answers wrong, but I'm glad someone is trying to do something, because America is very unhealthy.
Extremely unhealthy. We're the richest country with the most sick people. And it's not even close. It's not even close. And it is largely due to our diets. And we're finding that out. We're seeing as diets are starting to come out, and as food, the processed food, and as the chemicals that we've put in food, and we're constantly eating those, they make us fat. And being fat is going to affect how you feel. Being fat is going to affect your heart health. Being fat is going to hurt your diabetes. That is without a doubt. There's a positive correlation in that 100%. Politics aside, let's look straight at the facts. And the fact that we have the movement that was this body positivity movement, and you have these people that are 400 pounds saying, well, I feel good. Yeah, they're all dead. Have you noticed that all those people that have talked about like that, have you noticed that all those people have died? You can go and look at it. There's plenty of YouTube videos. All these people, body positivity, I'm 400 pounds, but I'm healthy. Yeah, they're all dead. Shocking. So getting healthy is different for every individual. Getting healthy is not a one size fits all. But when it comes to our food, when it comes to the science of how our body processes food and how our body processes ingredients, of course, what we put into the fire matters. What we put into our metabolic fire matters. And so, yes, I'm with you. I don't think everything that RFK Jr. says is gospel. No, but at least he is the first person in a very long time who is asking questions. And my thing is, and this is for all the lefties who, if they are watching or not watching, you hate big oil, right? So why are food companies allowing petroleum byproducts into their food?
Yeah.
That's supporting big oil. Interesting. All the people that are on these food boards, for example, all these people that are in the big sugar candy factories and putting sugar and high fructose corn syrup, all those people are on the big food company board of directors. Interesting that those same people are on the board of directors for big pharma. So here's a conspiracy theory for you. Let's make America sick. Let's keep America sick. And then let's sell them medication to keep them feeling okay.
Yeah.
And let's not cure them, even though we know what the cure is, because a patient cured is a customer lost. So we're going to keep making food that is making them sick, that we can then sell them medicine to counteract how they're making them sick. So they will keep eating crappy foods. They will keep getting sick. So they will keep buying our medicine. And the circle just continues and continues. And we're the only rich nation that has this problem. So it begs the question, why? And we have to figure it out as a nation. And if we don't, we're screwed.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm trying to do something. And I exactly with the back to the whole, I'm glad someone is trying to do something, right? And I think he's a little bit extreme with like the whole vaccine stuff, right?
Agreed.
But also I don't think there's any harm in applying a teeny bit of scrutiny to that kind of stuff too, right? That can only make them safer if there is a problem, right?
Interesting.
I'm super pro vaccine. But even that needs oversight, to make sure we're not, poisoning ourselves.
Right.
You know who's got a healthy body? Sydney Sweeney. I already know. It's the answer is Sydney Sweeney, Mark Clark. That's what your answer is going to be. But okay, to bring it full circle with RFK Jr. In the wake of the Zoran Mamskrani debacle, which you know what that is, right?
Yes. I watched
the mayor of New York, the most popular communist of all time, couldn't bench, embarrassed himself trying to bench press 135 pounds. He did 2 reps. The guy spotting him did all of the lifting, and then he's like, no, and everyone was cheering. This is how you go up in the polls.
And he went to a celebration that celebrates men,
Yeah,
he goes to this thing and he can't bench.
So it was super embarrassing. In the wake of that, his Democratic opponent, Adams. Well, what's his first name?
I don't know.
Scott? Is it Scott Adams? That feels wrong. The current mayor, right, who's running for re-election, the incumbent, went out and did like 10 reps. I'm more healthy than you, right? And then RFK Jr. and Pete Hegseth, the defense secretary, issued like a challenge. They're like, do 50 pull-ups and 100 push-ups in under 10 minutes or something. See if you can do it. And everyone's like, this. The news latched onto that and started lambasting them, saying this is super unhealthy. Don't encourage people to do 100 push-ups and 50 sit-ups in less than 10 minutes. People are going to get hurt. You're like, at least they're doing something, but also 50, if you can't do that, you're just going to start doing it, and then you're going to fail and you'll be sore the next day. If you can do it, or if you're like really close, push yourself to do something hard. There's literally nothing unhealthy about pushing your body to an extreme like that. You're not going to make it, and you're going to get slightly more healthy, or you're going to push yourself to make it and you're going to increase your health, or you can already do it and you're going to do it one more time. Like there's zero. It was so funny seeing the news try and spin this when, Zoran is the epitome of unhealthy.
Right.
So,
I'm
gonna attempt it. I'm gonna do the Zoran Mamskrani challenge. Zoran Mamskrani challenge. I'm gonna try and bench 245s at the gym for 2 reps.
I think you'll be on a normal bench and not an incline. You'll hit that without problems.
Yeah,
it's gonna be heavy. But
I haven't done a bench press in 10 years. If you don't count the incline bench, which I'm currently pushing right now. Don't do the cringe gym video. P.S. Take a picture every day for 3 months to show the changes. Yeah, I will. But I'm gonna film myself doing 2 reps. Because you gotta do it for the meme. You gotta do it for the meme, baby.
Well, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Be healthy, y'all. Look at what you're eating. Make sure you're hitting the gym. Make sure you're getting your steps in. Just be healthy. That's all I can say.
You're gonna unsub. Do it. Bet. Out bench. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully I can get that video on Friday. I just need someone else who owns a gym membership to come in and film with me. Because there's no way in hell I'm setting up a tripod in the gym. I'm not that cringy.
Just have someone video you of 2 reps. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. I
So.
have a friend who can show.
All right. Well, that's all I've got for you guys.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, message
We're
them, Alan, and we'll go from there.
the plan's still to do Thursdays for the next few weeks, right? It was
Correct.
just
Yes.
today
This one
that
was just an overtime shift. So next week we'll do Thursday.
ask the hottest chick in the gym to film me doing my my 2 reps. No, I'm gonna go in a dress shirt. We're doing this scientifically. He was in a dress shirt and slacks. I'm doing it in slacks and a dress shirt.
All right. Well,
Don't
I
let
look
the
forward to,
don't let him spot you.
I
right.
look forward to that video.
It's gonna be funny.
Okay. All right, my friend.
Good. All right. See ya. Bye.
See ya.
Oh wait.
Waiting.
I forgot. I left off the ending of the story from last week. The douchebags in the gym.
Oh yeah.
The way the story ends is the guy who hadn't been doing any exercises the entire time. When the other guy was lined up all the weights and was doing rows, he disappeared again, and I found him as I was leaving, hitting on a chick who was just trying to mind her own business, she was on one of those machines where she was like laying down and doing like on a inclined machine, and he was leaning over the machine, like peering down on her, hitting on her, and she was so uncomfortable. It was the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Ugh. These gym bros, dude. These gym bros. The juicer, gym bro. Like, no. Gosh, dang.
It was so gross. It was the most egregious gym behavior I'd seen. So
yeah, it happens, and it's just
well.
Right.
Mark Clark, we'll miss you. We'll miss you on Saturday during Best Gen, but you can always catch the VODs. It's gonna be a blast. See you guys next Thursday or this Saturday if you want to hear the nerd stuff. Bye.
Peace.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's true, please take a minute to subscribe to the channel, and you can join us along for the ride. And if you pay me, I'll try to be more entertaining. So please consider joining Patreon and getting your name in the credits with pride.
I'd buy that for $1.